We're live. We're live. Hello, everybody. Hi, welcome. Come on in. The doors of Fan Doosra are open and everybody's welcome. Nobody's checking tickets. Ayodi, ayodi, ayodi. Wherever you want to sit where you like. Stand if you want. Lean on the bar. Do whatever you need. This is your house. We've invaded your phones, your screens, your laptops right now, wherever you are. Thank you for watching. It's Fan Doosra. It's where we talk about the IPL. And we get very excited about the game that's about to be played. But before we get into the game that's about to be played between Delhi Capitals and Kolkata Knight Riders, and my fans are here to talk about that, let me just introduce myself. I'm Tommy. I'm here with the Bharat Army. Of course, we love Team India, but while Team India aren't playing, we're just excited about the cricket. So we're going to share the joy of the IPL. And we're brought to you and sponsored by Rario. Rario are a company that allow you to buy and trade and get involved with NFTs. NFTs are the thing. NFTs are the thing that you're going to be wishing you were involved with in a few years' time, particularly when they blow up. It's blowing up now. People who know. It's like the Bitcoin crypto revolution. And now you can do it with sports moments. You can own them and trade them like you would do if it was a signed shirt from Sachin, or if it was the match-winning ball from India back in 2000 and whenever. In the same way, you can own an NFT. This is an example of an NFT. So these are like little few second moments, and you could own this. This could be yours, and you could trade it. Let's show you guys at home an example of what an NFT actually is. Go for it.
Some magnificent tattoos. Gives the ball an almighty thump. Not this time. Not again, Zahir Khan. Oh boy, he's a magician. You never lose it. Class is permanent.
Oh, that cream keeps rising to the top. Oh, the Zach attack at 41 years young.
So that little ripper of a Yorker could be yours to own, right? That's it. You own it. It might go up in value. You trade it. But to find out more about it, go to Rario and sign up. It costs nothing to sign up. No card details, no payment at all. Just go to Rario.com and it takes 60 seconds to sign up. Right, that's the business bit out of the way. Sorry, I've got to do that. I've got to say thank you to Rario for supporting us. But now on to Tanmay and Dr. Arka, who are here to talk about Delhi versus Kolkata. Actually, nail biting finish yesterday with GT versus RR. You see that one? Came right down to the very, very end. Both teams showing their brilliance as well. The Royals, of course, Rajasthan Royals, of course, beat Delhi Capitals in a last over spectacular. Last night, they lost in a last over spectacular. So it just goes to show the drama and the excitement of this league, of this game. Are we, sorry, I don't want to hang on to this for too long. Mate, are we over what happened last time at Delhi Capitals? Are we over the Rishabh Pant thing? Have we all moved on? Have we dealt with it? What are the fans saying?
It was a no ball, first of all. Yeah, I can say that only. But yeah, whatever has happened has happened. It would have been on the back of mind for 1 or 2 days. But yeah, it's gone right now. And probably Mitchell Marsh has recovered from COVID. Nokia was seen practicing. So yeah, they'll be focusing on the next games, which are crucial enough. And probably Ponting also has recovered. Probably he was not COVID positive, but yeah, he was in isolation, so he's back also. So we'll be looking forward to the next game. The past is done and the future is upright. So we'll be concentrating on KKR against DC and not probably thinking too much about that last over.
Yeah, okay, I get it. So, firstly, I want to say, yeah, you're right. Ricky Ponting is out of isolation, as are those players that you mentioned. And Ricky Ponting was saying while he was watching that last game, did you hear the article? And sorry, he said he broke a few remote controls and he threw a few bottles of water in his frustration. Shubham, I want to just find out from you. Are you over it? Are we over that incident? Is it in the past?
Yeah, what happened in past is now it's over. Raat gayi, baat gayi, like we say in Hindi. So it's a new game, new opportunity for us, and the old rivals is back, KKR. So our old DC guy says is that team. So it's also excited being a DC fan for today's game. Like let's start something again, and we have to go on the top. like where we belong to.
Yeah.
Like
See, it's just I want to add my little thing here because I was just outside in the garden. I was doing a bit of gardening today, and I was listening to a Mike Tyson podcast. Mike Tyson, the boxer, was on with Joe Rogan on the podcast, and he said, "Look, he goes sometimes athletes will do strange things in their normal day in life. Like they might react at reporters, they might react in a certain situation." He goes, because they're impulsive people. They're wired to win. We can't understand that. Me, us lot, we're regular guys. We're kind of doing our thing. We're eating, drinking, going our business, a little bit of traffic, dealing with our wives, girlfriends, or many girlfriends in your case, boys. But we're going about our business in our own way. We don't know what it's like to be that where everything you live for is to win. Everything you live for, and the pressure of hundreds of millions of people watching you to win. So, I think we got to forgive athletes for reacting in the moment. Very easy to say, what he should have done was this and what could have been done was that. These are athletes. They're not like me and you. They're superhuman beings. So, and hey, we're all learning. We all learn. Life is a learning lesson. I'm learning all the time. I'm learning about how beautiful your hair is. And I'm learning that, about what's involved with being handsome young men just by watching you. So let's focus on you, handsome young men. Let's focus on what's happening today. It's 7th versus 8th today. That's DC versus Kolkata. Actually, Dilly, you're the only team that's still on 7 games. So a couple of straight wins now, Dunmay, and you changed significantly.
Yeah, probably if we win, we'll be on the third or the fourth spot, as you said. So that changes the whole playoff scenarios that are looking right now. So probably it's tough for us to win 6 out of 7 or 5 out of 7. But once the winning momentum comes, it goes on forever. So like Gujarat in the case, you can see probably they are. I didn't expect them to be on the top, to be honest. And then they are winning by the barest of margins. All the close games have been won by Gujarat. So probably the luck is in their favor, as Hardik said. So that luck is needed for DC as well. Probably that no ball thing and a little here and there moments in couple of matches would have given us 4 to 6 points. So that is the scenario right now, and I hope we continue to win 2 3 games continuously from here to get the winning momentum. And probably we don't depend on other teams for the net run rate thing and everything like that, because it's a 10 team tournament right now. We don't know 16 points will be enough or not. So yeah, that's a tough scenario to calculate on, but yeah, a winning momentum would certainly help us. And what better to start on from KKR?
Yeah, Doctor, just so because you Dunmay touched on it there, and I'm wondering it as you said it, Dunmay. Do you believe in luck? Do you think it is luck? If you win that many games consistently at GT as GT have been, is that luck or is that just what do they call it? They say luck is just preparation meets timing or something like that. It's about having the preparation done. Well, what are your thoughts on luck?
Well, I feel that luck is a very significant aspect in this game, especially in the format that they are playing. They kind of find a champion every single match, like Tewatia once in a while, Abhinav Manohar once in a while, then Miller once in a while, yesterday Rashid Khan for that instance. So luck is obviously important because every team has great players, but to see each of them or probably all of them perform at the right time is what matters. So obviously luck plays a very important role, and we can see many teams have that, and a few teams, like as Tanmay said, Delhi doesn't have. And as for KKR, apart from luck, we need to have some sense because our approach hasn't been that sensible. So I hope things change around in this upcoming game against the Capitals.
Yeah, Shubham, like you said, you've had a bit of quarantine issues and COVID issues, and again, I'm hoping all that's now cleared up. Marsh is back. Is he welcome back, Shubham?
Yeah, actually, I think Marsh should be come back. He will make our middle order more stronger, and I think Nortje should also be there. I think the four combination should be David Warner, Mitchell Marsh, Enric Norkia, and Mustafizur Rahman. These four overseas will make a good combination. And actually, one point being a DC fan to my team management will be that if we have given a four overseas slot, use that, not to use three, because we need a fourth one as well to make our team more stronger.
Yeah, that extra bonus. And who's key for you today, Dunmay? Who's gonna swing this in your favor?
Yeah, probably having the faith on our opening partnership right now. That has been doing the job for us in 3 4 matches in the past. But I really want someone to stand up in the middle order and finish games like we haven't seen right now. Mitchell Marsh can be that guy. Powell almost finished the game last night, so probably he can be a man. I really want to see Sarfaraz performing. He has been our domestic cricket talent. He played really well in the domestic leagues. So I hope Sarfaraz does well. Mitchell Marsh goes well because David Warner even too looked rusty in the first game, but now see what form he has brought in. So I'm expecting the same with Marsh that from this game he clicks on probably and makes a number three spot or number five spot wherever he plays, makes it worthy and probably help DC win the game. Even after chasing a lot of totals, we have failed to chase a lot of total, I would say, because of that little bit of rustiness in the last middle order phase and finishing. We
Yeah.
can't always depend on Shardul and Aksar that helped the magic in the first game. So yeah, probably the batters need to do the job right now. The openers have done it in the past. I expect the middle order to fire right now.
Okay, their openers are doing okay. Dr. Nanda, Kung Fu Nanda. Can I call you Kung Fu Nanda? Is that too much? Is that allowed?
Absolutely, anything is allowed.
Kolkata Fu Nanda. No, I'm trying to do the. Okay, let me stop. I'm going to stop with that. Anyway, let's see what moves you've got, Kung Fu Nanda. Because your openers have changed more times than these Baratami shirts that I wear every day. It's like it's a different one. So tell me what's going on with the openers first of all.
It's a very freak combination of openers that we use. We make Jackson open, we made Billings open, we made Finch open, and dropped him in the next game. Then we tried Narayan. Now, God knows what more they're about to try, and it's very disappointing to see the opening pair not just flourish, but they are not even settled enough. And apart from that, the middle order consistently, it falls to one bowler. I wouldn't say a bunch of bowlers, but we fall like a bunch of cards ourselves. Like it's very easy for us to lose 3-4 wickets in an over, and that's very shameful in our part. And I think it needs rectification very soon. And because now the important games are coming up, it should start from tonight.
But you started off okay. At the start of the season, it was all good. What happened, and what would you do?
At the start, I would say that we also had a bunch of we didn't perform like a team. I would say we won 2 games out of sheer power hitting from Russell once and then from Cummins. I wouldn't say that we won those games comprehensively. We have won it because of those one match heroes or the heroes which come up suddenly for Gujarat. So that's how we should be speaking. We can be fans but not blind ones. So we maybe won just one game out of the three as a unit, but the remaining two were again due to some masterclass from Russell and Cummins. So tonight, do we depend on such individual masterclasses or a team effort? That only time will tell.
Yeah, something's got to step up. But luckily, when you look at the Kolkata team, it's a team full of stars. It's the caliber is there. And you mentioned Russell, Southey as well. Both of them look good. You've got that capability, but knowing the Delhi side, who in particular do you see performing today, or who can be the hero to take that Delhi side apart?
Shreyas Iyer. I have backed him in the earlier 2 games as well. I feel he'll be the one who can go after them hard. He has some unfinished business to settle with them. He completed half of it in the first leg, but he couldn't take them home. So I think he'll be the one to watch out for. And of course, from their side, you can say someone who is also looking to rattle KKR because he's earlier played for them. He's rattled them in the first leg. That's Kuldeep. So we have to be careful with that man as well.
Shubham, you were nodding along to Shreyas Iyer as well as to the Kuldeep comment. Shreyas Iyer, does he worry you?
Yeah, actually, at one time for point, yes, says worry me, actually being a position captain. But we have so many solutions for me because DC lineup is strong with the bowling options. We have good bowling options, and we know how Shreyas perform against the Pacers. But I think we should start with the Pacers to Shreyas because Shreyas in past has been struggled with the Pacers, especially to the short pitch bowling. I think that time the pace or the Lord will be a key versus Shreyas, and then we know how Kuldeep has been affecting against the previous KKR boys. So
Yeah.
yes, so it's a KKR with a. So actually, this is the same time. Last year we used to say Shreyas, and KKR boys used to say Kuldeep. Now it's totally opposite.
Yeah. They can take each other's chance. You're right. So bearing in mind what happened after the last match, everyone's going to be looking at Delhi in a different kind of way. Like, okay, where's their head at? Where's their head at? And we know Kolkata have got firepower. Do you think you've got enough in you, Tanmay? Do you think for the team to kind of make this their win? And the fact that things aren't going as well as you need it to, and this is so key for you guys now.
Yeah, certainly they have got probably what it takes to win the match and the championship as well, I would say. But the things are not clicking at the right moment and consecutively as well. One match Povil fires, one match Rishabh Pant fires, one match Shardul Thakur fires. The three of them aren't firing together, and the bowling lineup same as well. Some match Khalil performs really well, some match Kuldeep performs really well, but in the last match, Kuldeep went for over 40 runs. So that's the problem with DC, which has to be settled right now. And I guess Ponting rightly said that this is the team that is too good for the results not to change. So I guess that's the approach DC is going to play with, and I certainly hope that they change the results and probably give us the chance to be in the playoffs right now. And then unfinished businesses are always there with KKR as well. Kuldeep has them, and probably that they. I hope they'll be settled right now tonight.
Yeah. And Dr. Nanda, you were going to tell me about Aaron Finch as well. Your thoughts on Mr. Finch?
Audible, right? Yeah. So Finch, I don't know whether he'll play tonight. He should be, but if he plays, then KKR have to play a proper keeper because Billings was our keeper material. I feel that we have messed up in the auction with regard to finding a keeper because KKR has been known to have a proper keeper in their side. We had McCallum in the past, then we had Uthappa, then Dinesh Karthik, but in the auction we lacked that spice in getting a keeper. We somehow got Sheldon Jackson and Billings, but of course their form is a matter of huge concern. So to play Finch as that overseas opener, we need an Indian keeper as well. For that, Sheldon needs to come for Rinku. But yeah, I do hope that Finch plays because he brings that solidity, that firepower in the top. It's very much required. And talking about a resource from Delhi Capitals that I wish KKR could acquire if there was some, mid-season transfer windows or something. We see Delhi benching KS Bharat for a very long time because they have Rishabh Pant and they don't really need Bharat. So if we could get someone like Bharat in our team, then maybe our woes in the middle order and the absence of a wicket keeper will be fulfilled. So I wish
I
that
love the
happened,
fact
but it
that,
doesn't.
yeah, sorry. I love the fact that both of you two are flirting with each other's squad. You're like, oh, I wouldn't mind being with you over there. And he's like, oh, I wouldn't mind being with you over there. It's like, it's nice. It's a little, this is kind of a little, this is a little romance going on here. Like, like meeting up with your exes, your ex-girlfriend, you still feel something for them as you look at them. I love it. Okay. Who are your Rario players? Your official Rario players, please, Tanmay, for Delhi.
Yeah, I certainly hope it's Prithvi Shaw right now because Mumbai's local boy, as we say, and I hope he fires good. He has been in decent touch from the previous games, and I guess he loves Kolkata Knight Riders. I remember that 24 run over against Shivamari. So yeah, I hope that repeats somehow, and then he leads us to a fiery start and probably to the win as well.
He's got a strike rate of 171 against Knight Riders, and it's his best numbers against any IPL team. So I'm just saying, on paper, if he's going to perform, he's going to perform tonight. What about for you, Kung Fu Nanda? Who's going to be your guy? Who's going to kick it for the Kolkata Knight Riders?
Our retention, I would say Venkatesh Iyer. He has been off form completely. He needs to, find some form for himself. Be it in the middle order, will he go back on top of the order? I don't know about that, but I think he has a lot of things to settle. He needs to bring back his form, and that would be great for the team if it comes in the beginning of the second half of the tournament. And apart from that, the other Iyer, of course, as I told, has been captain of DC, now our captain. So if Kuldeep has settled some business, I think Iyer has a little more to settle, and it is a little more required given the position of our team.
Lovely. Good stuff. Okay, that's what's going to go down today. Those are the players to watch. And those Rario players are the ones that you can own Rario moments from. They are official Rario players. So there are NFTs available from the way they play, from their gameplay over the years. All you have to do is go to Rario.com and sign up. And this is how easy that is. It takes, honestly, no time at all. This is what I did. I did it. This is how long it took. Check it out. It's so easy. You type in your email address first of all. This is it. This is step one. Email address. You can all do that. And then once you've filled that one in, you go down to the line below and you type in your username. I'm going with Big Tom. And then you put in your password. Make this unique to yourself, something that you're going to remember, and you have officially got yourself into the site. Then, of course, you've got to make sure you're not a robot by typing in the code. You hit submit, you wait for the email to come into your inbox, and you confirm it. That's it. Simple. Go and do it. Go and do it right now. Okay, it's that time, boys. We're going head to head. It's fighting talk time. That's right. It's where we give you 30 seconds. That's all it is. 30 seconds just to shake up the other team. Tell it how it is. One of you will be victorious, and we'll find out in just a little while's time. On behalf of the Delhi Capitals, who's it going to be?
It's going to be me.
Oh, Shubham stepping up. Nice one, Shubham. Yeah. And Dr. Nanda, would you like to go first, or would you like to go there? You see, the reason why I think the panda reference suits you is because you are kind of cuddly. Look at him. Look at him like you know he's going to sit there. He's not really going to attack you. But if he does, it might be quite dangerous, like a panda. But actually, he's adorable. I could just watch you all day and just kind of look, smiling there. I can imagine you just chewing on some bamboo leaves, taking it nice and easy. So I'm going to let you go first, Dr. Nanda, and then we'll go to Shubham after that. So, Doctor, up you get. I want your best kung fu moves. Your 30 seconds starts right now.
At the moment, I have 2-on-1 against me because I'm the only one representing KKR over here. It's a bit unfair for me, but I feel that today will be the game. KKR will be going hard. You know, Dil Dilli, and I think we'll be ready with some heartbreaking moments for them. Dil ko todne ki koshish to rahegi, and we can expect KKR to do well with the bat today because we have failed all through, only been dependent on Russell and a few other such one-match heroes. But I think today the complete team unit performance of KKR is coming up. So Korbo Lorbo Jeetbo, and Delhi, be very, very careful of us.
Come on, brilliant stuff. There you go. The Delhi heart is set to be broken, Shubham. Oh, is your heart? I hope your heart is strong after those words. It's your fighting talk time. Your 30 seconds to give it back starts right now.
Yeah, as we are ready to go. Like we say, KKR से यार दिल्ली है तैयार आज खाने के लिए रसगुल्ला, साथ में मिष्टी दोई, सब कुछ खा लेंगे. क्या वेस्ट इंडीज का कैलिप्सो कुछ भी आ जाए, चाहे नारायण हो, चाहे आपका रसल हो, चाहे कोई भी हो, चाहे हमारा पुराना श्रेयस क्यों नहीं हो, we are ready to go. That Delhi आई है तो रोर मचा के जाएगी. Because there is a one king in the jungle, that is DC, and we are the lions from where we are belong to. We are the top of the nation. Now we will go to top of the IPL table as well. Like the place where we belong to. दिल्ली वाले हैं जीत के जाएंगे बिकॉज हमें पता है रोर कैसे करना है. सीरियस है क्या हो गया, आउट तो होना ही हमारे हाथों ही है. हम कैप्टन है, कैप्टन दूसरी टीम के अगेंस्ट चलता है, हमारा अगेंस्ट थोड़ी है क्योंकि पुराना बंदा तो हमारा डीसी का है. सो इट्स टाइम फॉर अस टू वोट बिकॉज वानखेड़े ब्रीज विल कम एंड दैट टाइम डीसी विल रोर. So it's time for Mumbai guys to support DC. And here we go. King Khan, we are near your home. We will roar.
Okay. Yeah, top man. He had too much to say. He was trying to squeeze in all the action. They're ready to go. They're the top of the nation. They're going to be top of the table. The top is where they belong. This has been great. Look, lads, as always, it's all love between us. Don't be...
Yeah, also, doctor is here from KKR, so I want the doctor to recover the patient that is KKR in tonight's match.
Oh, resuscitation is needed. There you go. Have you got the medicine, Dr. Nanda, for the KKR squad?
I would be very happy if I give the medicine to the Delhi boys. You know, we have one such boy from our team which is part of theirs, so he might have a good first leg, but I think he'll be down in the slaughterhouse for the second leg. That is Kuldeep. And we have seen tears in his eyes before while playing for us, and I think today might just be the day when he'll have tears in his eyes with a different color on his chest.
Hi. The fighting talk carries.
Yeah, I want to add one thing. If KKR is not too much dependent on Narayan and Russell, and if they find other 8 players firing, other than Shreyas, Narayan and Russell, then I think KKR can win. But I think this won't be possible that other 8 are firing, because I think that the KKR team is too dependent on 3 players. You just find 8 players, then you can win the tournament. But please find the 8 players, then compete with DC, because DC is full of 11 players, not 3 players. So we are performing as a team, not on the 3 players. So KKR, please come with more than 3 players, because we need a IPL team, not a 3 players.
Okay, he said it. He said, and also, I'm just going to add it in because poor Dr. Nanda's on his own. You're talking about how many players. Just remind Delhi Capitals there's only 11 people on the pitch. Okay, just remind Delhi about that before they send on anybody else to make it 12 or 13 or 14 players. How many players you want? All right, I'm just going to listen, he's on his own. He's on his own. So before you talk about numbers of players, let's just get that in check and get the rules straight. It's just a bit of fun. And I got to say, these are two teams with a lot of history. Actually, did we show their head-to-head stats? These two teams in all the times they've gone head-to-head. We didn't show this. There you go. This is what's happened. Kolkata 16-30. The Kolkata slightly got the edge and slightly with the edge in the last 5 meetings as well. So look, we know it's two teams steeped with a lot of history and with a lot of power, a lot of potential and great caliber. And that's why we love this league. So thank you, gents, for playing along with the fun and games. I know you all love each other, really. So until later on, until we catch up next time, we'll see what happens. We'll see what drama this game brings. Every game seems to bring some level of drama, and we look forward to it. Thank you for your time, and thank you to you at home, wherever you are, for watching. Take it easy, guys. We'll see you soon.